Hey guys, Barry here with Epic Cycles, and in today's video we will be riding and reviewing the Punk Rebel. So here we are, Toronto, riding the Punk Electric Punk Rebel scooter. The scooter features a dual 1,000 watt motor with a top speed of 70 kilometers per hour. As you can see too, got beautiful lighting system, nice brake lights too. We got signals as well that light up beautifully, very visibly. We of course have the same system as the Punk riders and the same beautiful display, same intuitive app, and the amazing regenerative braking system. Same console here as you're used to on the Punk rider, just a little bit bigger, obviously a much bigger deck, great suspension, upgraded fully hydraulic disc brakes, and the same amazing suspension, rubber suspension for both front and rear. There's two variations available on the Punk Rebel scooter. So we got the Punk Rebel and the Punk Rebel Pro. The Punk Rebel features a 60 volt, 23.4 amp hour battery, very similar to that of the NAMI Klima, and the Pro features a 60 volt, 31 amp hour battery. So that's going to get you plenty of range, at least up to 70 kilometers on the Punk Rebel Pro, maybe a little bit more, but of course range is very dependent on the rider's weight, style, and type of terrain and how fast he's ripping it. So here we are in the heart of Toronto, right in between the Scotiabank Arena and the Rogers Centre on Bremner Boulevard. Riding this Punk Rebel scooter, it feels super smooth. I actually really like the tires. It's a unique size that I haven't come across yet on any scooter. This is an 11 inch by 3.5 inches wide. Typically we've seen scooters that have 10 inch by 3 inch tires, or we have seen upgrades to 10 by 3.5, and then of course the Wolf Warrior scooters, the NAMI scooters, like the higher end models like the Wolf Warrior King GT or the NAMI Bernie have 11 by 4 inch tires. Well, this one's got 11 inch by 3.5 inch tires. They are self-healing tires as well, so they have a very nice compound in there, so it will be very resistant to flats and punctures. So that's a really nice feature. It feels really plush, the ride. And of course it offers a big deck. As you can see, I have both my feet on the deck parallel to each other with plenty of room. And of course here's your proper scooter stance with the rear deck, hard deck, easy to place your feet on, maneuver the scooter. Goes real nice. It's got very nice pickup. Of course you can control if you wanted to absolutely rip it with dual motors, or you could change it to single motors, and 3 different modes of acceleration. You got mode 1, which is level 1, mode 2, or mode 3, depending how fast you want to go. Let me just switch here to mode 3 and give it a little rip just to show you. So it's easy, very easy to zip away with this scooter, and it's honestly effortless and very smooth acceleration. It's got sinewave controllers, so that will give it that smoothness, that buttery feel, buttery acceleration where it doesn't jerk you around, you know. Just feels smooth and effortless. doing little wheelies. Let's go jump off this curb. Yeah, suspension feels great. Yeah, it's a very zippy scooter, so it does move rather quickly. The scooter features an IPX6 rating of water resistance, so that's very high. So you don't need to be worried about some light rain or some snow. It can handle that. I always say no matter what the IPX rating is, avoid all heavy rains or puddles. You don't want to submerge it, you never know. Water seems to find its way in somehow, even at the highest rating, but you know, it does have that high rating, so it should be okay in most cases, unless of course it's an extreme case, I'd say. The display is super bright, very easy to read, especially at nighttime. Without any glare, it's one of the most visible displays currently available in the market. And in the sun it's still visible too, and a little bit less because of the glare, but you do have a sunshade that's built into all the Punk electric scooters. This shade here that you can adjust to help a little bit, but as you can see, it's super bright and very intuitive. Also, there is the same app of connectivity to all the Punk electric scooters, so you can go inside the app and change any settings, how fast you go, control speeds, check different settings and different parameters and trip times, odometers, all that good stuff. Lock it as well.
What does the display show you?
The display will show you your speed, show you if your lights are on, will show you what mode you're on, whether you're in single or dual mode, odometer. I'll go through the settings right now quickly. So here, with a single tap, the same way as the Punk Rider, you can change your modes between level 1, 2, or 3. Double tap, you could turn it to single mode. Double tap again, back to dual mode. Triple tap, you'll go through the different settings. So trip, the voltage, which shows you where your battery level's at. Time riding, so 14 minutes since it was last off. And here's your odometer. And then back to trip. And back to your voltage again. If we do a 4 tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, it turns the lights off. You can see the light emblem came off. Lights on the scooter are all off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on again. And then you got the signal lights on both sides. So say you want to turn left. Here's the light. What's really nice is once you put the signal on, it turns all the lights off. And the signal on the stem will engage just in a different color, so it's extremely visible, a lot more visible than it was on the Punk Rider, because the Punk Rider, all the lights, the white lights still stay on, so in the daytime it's very hard to see. In the nighttime you can see it, but with this Punk Rebel, you can see it in any condition, whether day or night. It's a lot more visible. So I think that was an improvement with this generation of scooter with the Punk Rebels. Also, the ambience here is very nice. You can see obviously in the stem the full stripe down of lighting. It's a kind of a 360 degree, not as much as the Punk Rider where it has the full deck, has lighting around, but they did this one a little bit different. But very nice lighting as well. You got the spotlights on the front and rear. So you got the white lights, as you can see in the front, and the rear light is red to signify the brake. And this is really cool. The Punk logo right here lights up as well. So you see that Punk logo. Looks good. Yeah, really nice design. Very nice rubberized deck, so it's very comfortable, grippy, and you got the charging port right on the top over here. I'm just going to close this rubber just to protect it a little bit. All right. As I said, a very nice big kick plate to put your back foot on, and a super fat kickstand. Show it to you here. That's nice and easy to use. There you go. Well, falling back here. There, you gotta position it a little bit sometimes. All right, so if you take a look at the design of the scooter, it's made very nicely. It's actually individual pieces of rubber on the deck that they actually put rubber on top of rubber. Has a very geometrical look, kind of like almost like a circuit board to give it the kind of that punk, cyberpunk look. Cool revolution, and the punk logo actually is lit up as well on both sides. I'm not sure if it lights up when you do the signals, but let's take a look. So it turns off to give that look, and then you can see the signals also appear actually on the rear tail light, just above the tail light actually. If you take a look here, so I'm gonna signal right now, and you'll see that the red lights will come off, and the yellow lights above turn on. And then if we hit the brakes, you can see that nice, very visible brake light flashing. Right now I'm holding the brakes, right? So we can see that going on. We have a full fender system, so that's going to protect you from all those splashes and keep you clean both on the front and rear. So as you can see here, they use full hydraulic disc brakes using nut calipers and nut brake levers. It's a good system and has very strong, powerful stopping power. Works very effectively and efficiently, very smooth, very easy to press on those brakes and stop very quickly. The motor, as you can see here, the 1000 watt motor, both front and rear, they both feature quick disconnects, so you can easily maintain it to change the motor. A lot of scooters, you have to unplug it from going inside the deck. Well, here, simple, quick disconnect, so it makes maintenance very easy. Just gonna take a look at the front. Yes, same thing. I wasn't sure, but I just wanted to double check, but you have the same feature here, the quick disconnect for the motor, so very easy to change motors, change tires, if you want to change tires or need to change tires in the event of a puncture or worn out tires, right? Very nice wide handlebars that make it very comfortable and easy. Nice grips, ergonomic grips, rubberized. And of course you have your throttle on the right side and regenerative braking, so you can use this to stop yourself without even touching the brake levers, saving your pads, and as well charging your batteries at the same time. So that's a fantastic feature that most scooters do not have. The Punk Electrics, all their scooters have regenerative braking, so that's great. Also, another great feature with the Punk scooters, and this again goes for the Punk Riders and Punk Rebels, is they probably have the easiest, one of the easiest, if not the easiest, folding mechanism system, which is basically, I'll show it to you, I'll demonstrate how I can fold it in basically in seconds. I'm gonna pull down the safety latch at the front. Once this is down, all I gotta do is literally press the button right at the front and it folds. Very simple, right? And then to unfold it, once you're ready to go, all you do is simply lift up the bar. It automatically, that's it, I'm done. Basically done. And then you put your security latch, finished. Just again, just to iterate and show you how fast it is to fold the scooter, I'm gonna show you. So let's just time it. What was that, 5 seconds maybe? And then to refold it, pick it up. Done. I just want to say that this is an amazing mid-level scooter that has every feature you could want without breaking the bank. Coming in at around $2,000, you got great speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, amazing battery, 60-volt system, will give you a range of up to 70 kilometers, the full suspension, integrated app, amazing lighting system, and much more. A very comfortable scooter with a sinewave controller that's very smooth, full hydraulic disc brakes, the scooter pretty much has all the features that you'd want, you know, so this is a great value in my opinion, and I really think that Punk Electric did a great job with these Rebels. So the question now is are you happy with the Punk Rebel with the 60 volt 23.4 amp hour battery, or do you want to get a little bit extra juice and go with the Punk Rebel Pro, which will give you a little bit over 30 amp hours? The same 60 volt, everything else is identical. It's just literally the battery is upgraded on the Pro version. So you're gonna get probably an extra 10 to 15 kilometers of range. To be realistic, maybe a little bit more. It's, of course, not to mention, it's a really stylistic, cool looking scooter. So it definitely gets a lot of looks in the city, on the streets. It looks great. And the lighting system, you're sure to be seen. So safety is of no concern with the scooter. You're fully visible, and it has, again, all the features that you can want and need. I think it's good. I don't think it's like one of the most premium scooters, but like the thing is, I'd say it's a very high mid-level scooter, but at a real mid-level price. So it's really priced well, really affordable. Like, I'm not like, what I mean by it's not like a high-end scooter, I'm comparing it to like the top end, like the NAMI Bernese of the world, or the Wolf King GTR. Obviously those ones will outperform the scooter, but they're also more than double the price of this scooter. So it feels, you know, for the price that you're paying at the $2,000 price point, you're getting all the exact same features, just a little bit less. But honestly, in my opinion, you don't really need all of that. Like for me, you know, who's used to riding and everything, for me, even for me, I'd say it's enough. You know, the speed, I don't need to be going faster than 70, and you know, I don't need to be doing more than 70 kilometers range. I mean, the Pro version offers up to 125 kilometers of range. I personally don't think it can reach that. I think that's in the most ideal conditions, but if it can, even if it can hit, you know, 70 to 90, that's great, I think. You know, so overall, it's a solid scooter at a very, very good, affordable price point. Like I said, it's a very high-end, mid-level scooter, priced at the lower end of a low mid-level scooter. So with all these great features, robust looks, very strong, powerful braking system, the app, regenerative braking. I mean, the scooter kind of has everything and more that you can want at this price point. The learning curve is pretty much instant. You feel it and understand it almost instantaneously. Like, you know, very simple throttle, very easy braking system, good suspension, wide deck, smooth buttery acceleration, very intuitive and visible display. So yeah, it's great. It's actually quite easy to raise the scooter wheel as well, so if you want to hop any curbs, very easy. With the kick plate, it's nice and easy to do these little wheelies that I'm doing here, and I've used it to get over curbs, so it's good too. Stem is also very nice and easy to maneuver. Right? The scooter goes exactly where you want it to go. As you can see, it can slalom, make very tight turns here, as I'm doing, very effortlessly. So, like you asked me before, how's the learning curve? I'd say it's very easy. So obviously I'm very experienced with scooters, been riding now for at least 6 years. So for me, it's obviously effortless no matter what. But if you're a beginner to a scooter, I'd say that this offers a nice option where I said that with the different modes, you can start off in mode 1, even single motor, where really doesn't go that fast. And again, you can go into the app and control your settings to tell the controllers exactly how fast you want each mode to go. So if you want even level 3 to go a little bit slower, you can certainly do that too, right? Or you can set exactly what speed, what mode it's gonna go. So, and what kind of torque it's very, very, very nice. So something that anybody could get used to right away, even a fresh beginner. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that ride and review of the Punk Rebel scooter. Excellent mid-level scooter that hits all the points, hits all the specs that you'd expect in a scooter of this caliber at a great price point. Very smooth ride, very fast, easy acceleration, great suspension, very beautiful lit display with intuitive features, an integrated app, regenerative braking, full hydraulic disc brakes, dual 1,000 watt motors, peaking at over 3,000 watts of power, about 3,600 watts, with top speeds of 70 kilometers per hour. It comes in 2 variations, the Punk Rebel or the Punk Rebel Pro. Only difference between the two is the battery. So the Punk Rebel comes with a 60 volt, 23.4 amp hour battery, giving you a top range of 70 kilometers at the lowest speed, or the Punk Rebel Pro, which claims to have a top range of up to 125 kilometers. Of course, you're going to get a little bit less in the real riding world, but either way, great range, great speed, great suspension, and great features, and a beautiful, amazing lighting system with a very great look, huge, comfortable deck, and regenerative braking system, full hydraulic disc brakes for excellent stopping power, especially when you're hitting those top speeds, sinewave controllers to give you that buttery smooth acceleration and de-acceleration, easy quick disconnect motors, 11-inch by 3.5-inch tires, self-healing tires, so those are going to resist punctures a lot better than most tires, and much, much more. If you like this ride review, please don't forget to give us a like, subscribe for more awesome content. You can comment below for any questions you might have, or of course you could learn more and check out these scooters on epiccycles.ca in Canada or epicerides.com in the USA. We offer free shipping across both Canada and the USA. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Wishing you an epic day or night. We'll see you on the next video.
epiccycles.ca